Hello ladies, I'm going to show you how to do a vertical ombre. So I've done a base color, a base coat of Crazy for Blue, and I'm going to do Make Your Move with it. So you're going to go from the bottom to the top of your nail. With each color, so do half and half. When you're doing using two colors, you want to use a lighter base coat. So take your lightest one. I just did Crazy for Blue because that's just what I did. Now you can see the blue under there, right? And that's okay because we're going to do this a few times. So take your brush, any brush. I'm going to use my really old Clearly Frisky. It's probably from my first bottle of Clearly Frisky, first or second, that I've saved. And I'm going to just lightly go up the middle between the two colors, just to blend the two colors together. And I just stay in the middle. I'm not going to the ends. You need to make sure that you do it very softly when you're ombreing. You don't want a lot of pressure from the brush that you're using. If you don't have another brush, okay, so I'm going to leave that like that, and I'm going to now cure it, and we're going to do it again. If you don't have a empty brush bottle or bottle with a brush, that's totally fine. You can use if you've got a paintbrush, or if you've got the Creativity brush set, you can use a brush like this from it. Just find something like that to use to blend. And as I go, as you watched, as I'm blending, I will take my brush and just wipe it off because I don't want a lot of buildup on the brush. So I'll just wipe it on there. But when you are cleaning your brushes afterwards, I will use a cleanser or a remover to clean them. And I just keep this in my Clearly Frisky bottle and use it for next time. I will use this also when I am mixing colors and to apply it to my nail. So we're going to do it again. You're going to add a coat, half on half the nail. You can also put, use Lovey Dovey as a base. When I do my own nails, I don't really put a base on because I don't need to, but on these plastic nails, I feel like it just gets really streaky, and it just is easier to work with when there's a base color. All right, and make sure you don't put it on too thick because you don't want lines. So take your brush again and just lightly go up that middle. Just trying to blend the middle with those two colors. You can see that they're starting, hopefully you can see that they're starting to blend. But you're also leaving the outside colors bold. And if you feel like you need more, you can always add, so I kind of just want to add a little bit more purple in there. So you can just put some on your little silicone mat. And if you don't have a silicone mat, you should actually really get one. They're awesome. But if you don't have one, tin foil or parchment paper works just fine. Just to add a little bit more color in there to blend. But that's all there is to it. It's really, really simple to do. cure it, and then if you would like, you can add a coat of Clearly Frisky on top, or you can also use Stardust as a top coat. Is really pretty on it. Especially when you're first learning how to ombre, it can be kind of challenging a little bit where you see too many of the lines. And so using Stardust kind of covers that up. So that's something that you can also do. Like, so here I ombre Sublime and Lemon Meringue. It's super cute. And I did apply Stardust top coat because I just love it. And then here is Lady in a Dress and Sensational. Super cute. And I also did Amalia and Crazy for Blue. And I did add the Stardust to all of them. But you don't have to. You can leave them like this. You can matte them. Now again, if we don't have the matte top coat, you're going to just take your nail file and use the gray spongy side. And just lightly buff that shine off. Easy to do. And if you decide, oh, I don't like that so much, I want it shiny, go ahead and put your clear coat on top. I think that I will just add a little bit of Stardust to that just because I love it so much. But there you go, super easy. I cannot wait to see what you girls do with ombre. Let me know if you have any questions.